Hello, welcome back to Down to the Wire with Johnny.
And Colton.
Yeah, so we got a pretty good episode lined up today. Sadly, we're missing Bezos, but we're just gonna go as normal. Just no Sam, sadly. So we're gonna recap a little bit on soccer for some prep tonight or last night and tonight, and then what are we talking about in baseball?
Just the rankings, and yeah, there hasn't been much with baseball.
Yeah. So for soccer, the rankings came out yesterday. It goes Prep at 1, Millard North at 2, Lincoln Southwest at 3, Norfolk at 4, Papiola Vista South at 5, Omaha South at 6, Millie West at 7, Kearney at 8, South Sioux City at 9, and Lincoln Southeast at 10. I think Prep right now is really moving themselves away from some of these other teams. I think they're just I think they're so much better than everybody else, and the scores in the Metro tournament are kind of showing, and I think they're well deserved the 1 seed. Yeah. So last night, Prep played Miller North in the Metro final. Jordan Aguema had 2 goals. Luis Tapora had 1. Jake Zadsko had 1. Jude Van Bell had 1. I mean, coming back from Miller North beat them previously. They beat them 2-1. So it's kind of crazy that they come from a 2-1 loss and beat them 5-2 in the final. And then, this whole Metro final, or this whole Metro tournament for Prep has kind of been, they've been destroying everybody. They beat Bellevue East 10-0, Millard West 5-0, Westside 5-1. They're just cruising through these teams. They're scoring like crazy. Oh.
Yeah, I feel like Jordan is just Jordan, Bracky, just the whole team, just that surrounding cast are just so talented and obviously very well coached.
Yeah, Jordan had a bike last night. That was crazy.
Yeah, and I love the celebrations. Those are always exciting to watch.
Yeah, I know Hoover doesn't like them, but
yeah,
they're cool. They're cool. But that Prep team just played really good defense. It's kind of struggling with those set pieces. Corner got scored off of a corner, and then Miller North just had a good shot on him, so couldn't do anything about it. But then they play tonight against Millard West. Millard West isn't a bad team. Got some good players. Played them Saturday, and took care of business. Beat them 5-0. Just the offense that Prep has is so hard to stop for any team. They have arguably the best player in the state, Jordan Aguema.
Arguably the best player in the Midwest. Some would say he's
really
pretty good.
Yeah. Well, he's. Their offense is crazy. A lot of juniors. Luis Tapora, Connor Loads is having a really good season. Has, I think, 6 or 7 goals.
Yeah.
He scored a bunch. Luis, I think he got his 2nd goal last night. It's just so hard to defend. The midfield's so good. Defense, it's pretty solid. Brody, who's going to UNO, is kind of leading the pack back there. But, it's so hard to – just the Prep team's just so well-rounded.
Yeah. And they just the depth that they have, even on the reserve and the JV level is just crazy. The freshmen, I think they'll win this year, and I think they'll win next year too. Without a doubt, they're just so. Maybe the year after that, it could be 6 feet.
Yeah, I've heard some people talking about 6 feet, but and you were talking about depth from all the Prep teams. I was talking to Coach Klosterman, who's a JV coach, and he thinks that their JV team would be able to qualify for state.
I could see that all day. They're just so dominant.
Seven ECNL players on JV, which is crazy. For any varsity team with 7 ECNL players is crazy, but a JV team with 7 is unheard of.
You can tell the program has a lot of brotherhood in it too, because it takes a lot to know that you're one of the best players in the state and you're on JV. You could go start anywhere else. And
exactly.
Just sitting on JV.
Yeah, because when you come to Prep, you know that there's going to be, that the best players in the state are coming here for every sport. So it's just in soccer mainly. I feel because we've separated ourselves from some of the other schools, some of the Lincoln schools in the last 2 years, just back to back. And this year we're controlling Nebraska for soccer,
Yeah.
just blowing teams out.
Some of the freshmen are just so good, and I think like it's gonna keep on going just because like why would you not want to be a part of like possibly like a 6P or just like keep on going? Like why would
Yeah.
you not want to be part of
Yeah,
that?
just keep going. It's crazy.
Yeah.
You want to transfer into baseball?
So for baseball, we got the rankings. It goes Lincoln East, Papio Vista South, Millard South, Millard North, Grand Island, Bell West, Lincoln Southwest, Elk South, and then Papio La Vista.
Yeah.
And then, I mean, if you want to talk about prep, they preseason number 3.
Number
I think.
3, yeah.
I mean, just fell down and not even ranked now. Maybe 10. I don't know. I forgot
Yeah.
the 10th, but I mean, I think they're on their way up. Like when you hit rock bottom, there's only one way to go up.
Yeah.
And it's just up. So I think just a tough start to the season, but baseball is just such a sport where you so many games you can always make a comeback.
Always come back.
So I mean, I think it's only up from there, and I think they're gonna make a pretty good run.
Yeah,
hopefully.
and I think Papio Vista is gonna have a run.
Yeah.
Run for it for sure. I think they're chasing first state title since like 2013 or something, but they're looking really good.
Yeah, I mean those top like 3 or 4, they're all just like super good. It's just
Yeah,
those 4
Millard
teams.
South too. I don't think they were ranked too high to start the season.
Yeah.
But they got some studs who they got that one kid who plays basketball too. He pitches. He's a
Jet Tamala.
no, not Jet. Forgot his name, but he's solid. He had like 30 on prep when they lost to him. So I mean, they got some athletes for sure. I mean, there's just a lot of good teams with baseball. I feel like this year. Elkhorn South, very solid too.
Yeah.
They got some studs. Lincoln East, I think is kind of. I think a Lincoln East Papio South would be really entertaining.
I feel like a
State
lot of
championship.
a lot of teams are pretty like fair, like players wise. Like there's not really like much like super teams like Millard South football and West Side football. It's just like the best players in the state on those teams. I mean, I think that's
I think
obviously some teams have better players, but I think it's pretty like fair. It's not like crazy like that. So I mean honestly, any team could just start winning, make a run, and just become the one. See just how many games there is in the season.
Yeah, and for sure, I agree with that. I think, you said how baseball has so many games. I mean, a team could drop a few, and another team could win a few, and it could be a whole different story.
I mean, like games, like if you're playing two games a day, like most other sports, you might play one game a week, and baseball, you're playing two games a day, probably a couple days a week too.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It's almost like the NBA like schedule, just no practice, just
straight games.
Yeah.
Well, I think that's a good place to wrap it up. Kind of short episode, but yeah, thank you for tuning in. How long was that?